Hi, I'm Logan Witten, and here's my audience. You got Ross Witten, Tom Talbot, Matthew Bigby, and Marty Sanchez. 4.2 million barrels of oil, nearly 176 million gallons of oil, billions of dollars worth of oil now in the Gulf of Mexico. By having the worst recorded oil spill in history, BP has made a very costly mistake. BP lost money through the Clean Water Act, pollution to sea life, and hurting small businesses and families. Environmental Protection Agency, EPA, states that the Clean Water Act, enacted in 1948, made it unlawful to discharge any pollutant into navigatable waters. Under the CWA, the Clean Water Act, oil company can be charged anywhere from $1,100 to $4,300 per barrel of oil emitted into navigatable waters. The government says BP's negligence, the oil poured for 86 days, and that they should pay the full amount, says Time Magazine. 80% of the funds collected through the Clean Water Act will be presented to border states such as Texas, Louisiana, Alabama, Mississippi, and Florida. Along with the government, many businesses and families are outraged at the disaster in 2010, and some are still affected today. BP's spill has put halt to many businesses and family lives. Fisheries, such as fish, you can't eat them because they're covered in oil. Tourism's bad because no one wants to go to a beach filled with murky, oily water. Even things such as petroleum has stopped and shut down because regulations have been made to stop the drilling in the Gulf, reports Green Cabinet. Not only jobs have been affected, but also personal lives, damages to coastline houses, best case damaged property, worst case unusable property. For the coastline houses, the cost has plummeted, affecting the economy. Coastline dwellers are filing many claims for money from BP, and they're being awarded quickly and for full compensation. We've seen many people affected by the BP oil spill, but people aren't the only ones affected. Sea life. Sea life has been affected for 57 square miles, larger than the 44 square mile city of Odessa, Texas. Severe damage is seen from 2 miles from the wellhead and noticeable for 10 miles, published in the online journal PLOS1. Paul Montanega, professor of ecosystems and modeling at Texas A&M Corpus Christi, stated, "Refrigerated cold water a mile beneath the surface means oil will take longer to decay than in shallow waters, where spill recovery has taken years to decades to get better. That means recovery from this horrible BP oil spill could take up to generations." Scientists are not surprised at this statement by the size of the plume, one of the biggest plumes that has been recorded in history. BP, on the other hand, is skeptic of what the scientists have been saying, expressing that since there's never been a spill to this effect, how can you say that it would take generations? Greenpeace, an organization that fights for environmental conservation, has given out many thousands of photos to be a grim reminder of this tragedy. Many protests have been presented by the Greenpeace members, arguing that BP shouldn't be able to drill anymore as they caused this horrible tragedy. The National Ocean and Atmosphere Administration counted more than 600 dead sea turtles and 150 dead whales and dolphins, New York Daily reports. BP has to pay more than $7.8 billion to resolve more than 100,000 claims for economic loss and spill-related losses to small businesses and families. Overall, BP is having the worst oil spill ever recorded in history. BP has not only have to compensate for the oil they've lost into the ocean, but they also have to compensate for all the money that is being collected through the Clean Water Act for each barrel that they've lost. And not only that, but also for the sea life that they affected, the jobs they affected, the properties that have been destroyed. So this is a huge crisis, and it comes out to a total of $42 billion. Hopefully a mistake not only BP can avoid, but every major offshore drilling company. I thank you for your time, and if you could present the audience one more time to the viewers. Thank you very much.